Novo and securing my life, well-being, business, and growing in tech. For over 3 years, I had struggled alone with finding my path and securing that life I wanted for myself. Join me as I share my journey with you all by hitting that subscribe button.
Come on, listen to me.
Hello, listeners. My name is Nefisa, and this is not my first podcast. Previously, 2020, I actually started a podcast named In Nove was more like an experiment for me and a way for me to get out of my mental health. Like I was going through depression at that moment, and there was no one to talk to. And like talking, actually, like rather than talking to myself, I decided to actually talk about what I've learned and what I've experienced. So now, during the ember period of 2020, I decide after a lot of review and asking myself, I decide to add podcasting to Novelista. Basically, Novelista is kind of like a brand where I talk on like I share the art of securing my life, well-being, sexuality, business, and growing in tech, either in a blog platform or a podcast platform, which I actually started a podcast this year. For about 3 years now, I've actually been looking for a way to grow personal, like grow myself and like be authentic to myself, get out of my shell and like network more, learn more, like and utilize the present skills I have. So when I started the podcast 2020, I learned quite a lot and coupled with meeting some amazing people and with the pledge I made myself to be like to possibly publish about 30 episodes before I will call it quits or no, just kind of like see if that's really what I want. My intention for Novelista actually at the beginning of I started Novelista at the beginning of 2017. It was more of an experiment. Then I kept moving from I just say one niche industry or to the other. When I first started Novelista was a book blog Instagram account around 2018. So yeah, between 2018 2019, a lot has changed. I decided not only talk about book because I'm more than book alone. Then I joined drama. But then I was more than just drama alone. And I feel like then around 2019 2020, I was struggling a lot with my mental health and like finding myself and like making myself known, if you guys understand, like having the best life I could for myself and defining my definition of success and everything. So 2020, I decided to actually go forward with the let us say the ambition where I actually see Novelista at because I was so scared because I feel like I need to learn a lot and everything. I remember when I was doing some research because what I was planning on doing for Novelista was more like a life coach. But then I feel I'm not really like an expert in life. That I'm thinking of like I'm struggling with quite a number of things. So why should I be a life coach for other people when me personally I'm struggling? So for that reason, I decided Novelista should just be like a blog and a podcast on like securing your life, business, well-being, sexuality, and growing in tech. So yeah, that's most of everything I'm going to talk about. So you guys should be expecting everything in between those particular categories. And because as I say, that's actually what I'm currently in. Like I don't really want to like stick to a particular thing because I'm more than just one category topic. I have this feeling that 2021 and beyond, I will go beyond my plan. If you want to follow my journey, remember to subscribe, share, and comment.
Hi Liz, thank you so much for listening to the Novelista podcast. If you like the podcast, be sure to subscribe and leave a review on Apple Podcasts. It helps other novels just like you find the podcast. And if you can, follow me on Instagram at Novelista and sign up for my newsletter. Link in the description box. Always take action.